let's go ahead and start our first draft of Bloomburrow. Table ready right away. Usual at the start of a set. When a new set comes out, everyone wants to draft. Let me open up my chat window so I can see what you guys are saying. Okay, so our first two rares are Coiling Revert. She's basically a bad reanimate and Osteomaster adapt. Yeah, this is a lot better than that one. Let me just see the rest of the pack. This is basically a good creature in white. Pathmaker is an okay card. This is a removal spell, which is pretty good. Yeah, I still think I'm gonna take Osteomancer Adapt. The card is pretty good. So it's a 2/2 for 2 with Death Touch. Until end of turn you may cast creature spells from your graveyard by foraging in addition to paying their other mana costs. Okay, yeah, this is really good. So, Artfire Hero is a card I do enjoy. Since we are taking a squirrel here, let's try to see. Oh, there's a removal here in black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the removal. I've Spine Wolverine is actually a very good card also. I'm torn between these two. We are probably gonna end up playing squirrels in green black, so maybe I'll just take the Wolverine. Because it does so much. So it either gains a counter or it fights a creature or it destroys an artifact or an enchantment. Yeah. Yeah, we are taking that one. So now we have a squirrel here, which is a 2/2 for 2. I think this lizard is slightly better. Because if opponent lost life, you can basically Thoughtseize. Yeah, even though we are probably not gonna end up on lizards, I think this is just a general good card in black. Beginning of combat on your turn, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. Seems slow. There's a squirrel here. Warlock, in the beginning of combat you may forage to put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, whenever you forage, so it doesn't have to be that thing at the beginning of combat. Yeah, I think this card is pretty decent. The 3 mana 3/3 vigilance. Never run it. Yeah, I think this card is pretty decent. I don't see why people didn't take it so far. So I think it's Pawn Prophet, right? Because you can cast it for green green, and when it enters draws a card. It's just general good value. The card might end up being worse than it actually seems, but yeah, I'm taking it here. Usually creatures that when they enter draw a card are very good, because they basically it's never you never down a card, even if you have to jump block or something. So, what do we have here? We have the removal spell and we have this whenever. Yeah, this is very slow for limited play. I mean, if you're going to forage often, it might just be good. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, I'm taking the removal, seems more solid than that card. These bets aren't terrible, but I think I'm taking the removal spell. It's -2/-2 and gets you a food token, which seems relevant when you're playing some squirrels. Hmm. What is this bet? With offspring. Flying, this creature can block whenever you gain life, each opponent loses the life. Hmm. I'm not sure I'm gonna play this card, but the value seems good enough for me to like to take it here. Cause it's a flyer and we don't have many, but it also can't block, so maybe yeah, just well, no, it's too late. Maybe it was just better to take that 3/4. That gives a buff when enters. I'm taking Saver here, no questions asked. Yeah, I'm not sure about this bet. If you're on black white, it's certainly great when you're playing the bets deck. But we are not on those colors. Well, it can still shift. It's not like we have a massive um, amount of green cards. We don't. Yeah, this is alright. I'm taking this. Well, maybe it was the Pawn Prophet. It's being picked less than I expected it to be. I'm not surprised about that. Yeah, if we were playing frogs or blue, that certainly would make the cut. So you have a bunch of options here. Never you gain or lose life. Yeah, once again we are not really into this deck, but it's a 1/3 flying death touch, so it's kinda nasty anyway. I think this card's pretty decent. But Dagger Fang Duo would be a close pick. But there's another one here if you want. Oh my god. Bunch of good blue rares, but yeah, we couldn't predict that. I'm taking Dagger Fang Duo. It's just a generally good card for squirrels. Huh. This one's really good. Can forage to return a permanent from the graveyard to your hand. It's very close to being a witness. Just sad it's not. It's not any card, it has to be a permanent. Up to 2 creatures from a graveyard to your hand. Your opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Is this good? I think it is in games that drag out a lot. I don't. Maybe this one is just generally better. Yeah, I'm still taking this one. Getting 2 creature cards from the graveyard seems really powerful. Polywallop, it's okay. What is this? Oh, it's that one that. Okay. I took a beating of this on the pre-release, but it works better in a Rat deck. This card is just fine. I don't really like it. I'm just gonna put it here. I think this is a lot better when you have frog shenanigans of blinking these. I don't think the card is very good in our deck. I'm taking the 3/3 with reach. Might be useful. Yeah, here I'm taking the squirrel. Oh my god, all these cards came back around. This one I'm really surprised. Should I cut it out? Should I just take the red? The red can be played by double black. This card is amazing. I don't know what it's doing in here. If we get a really nice red hair, we can still shift. Cause I picked Fireglass Mentor and 2 Alania Pathmaker. This is a good hair. But we also have a good squirrel here. Yeah, I just don't think we can make this work. It's too far down the pack. Yeah, I'm just taking the squirrel. We might get um, something from the person to our side. If he's in blue, which he should be after what I passed him, and um, because there were not many blue cards coming back around. Mist Breath Elder. Do we want this? Really just okay. I mean, it's a lot better when you can actually do something with that blinking effect, bouncing effect. I think, yeah, I think this squirrel is just generally better, unfortunately. Huh, this is interesting but not very good. I think I'm taking this creature, because it is ridiculous the longer the game goes on. And that's a bit of what squirrels want to do. Well, this is a fight spell, I think I want that. This squirrel is also very good. I think I'm lacking a... maybe not. I'm not lacking that much removal. Yeah, I'm taking the squirrel here. Do we have something that mills? Yeah, this one guy. So do I want one more of these or one more of this? I think it's Savor, the pick here. Just gets so many creatures out of the way. Another Dagger Fang duel. I think Savor really deals with a lot of problems in these limited. There are a bunch of creatures, there are 2/2s that if you just kill them early, the problem is solved and dealt with. Maybe I'm picking it way too high to what I should be picking it, but I don't think I am. Twice as X, put X cards from among them into your hand. Those X life. So for 1, this is look at 2, pick 1. For 2, it's look at 4, pick 2. Yeah, sure, we can play one of those. This guy is okay. Equipment. Oh. Nah, sure. We are not on colors to play shore up. Jesus Christ. This is a nuke. This doesn't seem very good, but we'll see. If it makes the cut. Yeah, nothing special here. The deck is basically done. We're just gonna look through it, see what's gonna make into the final cut, see what's not gonna make it into the final cut. But the deck is mostly black, so maybe I'm just gonna cut down pawn profit. Seems kinda tough to play. Let me look at it. I'm not sure about this. I don't think we need the ramp. I'm also not sure about the 1-drop. And not sure about Stargaze. I think this is really slow and it's sorcery speed, so you can't bluff to have something. Yeah, I don't really like the 1-drop. I mean, it is a mana sink late game, but I think we have other ways to sink the mana. And I'm not sure I like this Sticky Tongue Sentinel. There are few creatures that we actually want to bounce, but I think the reach is also pretty good. We are gonna have troubles with flyers, probably. Maybe it's just early winter that is real slow. I mean, compared to this card, this is so bad. And the Swarm, it's an okay card. Since we have a bit of milling and creatures are just gonna end up in the graveyard anyway. If you have like 2 to 3 creatures, this is a 5-drop, which is a 6/6 mana Death Touch. Seems pretty decent. It's fairly big to not die to small creature removal. It's fairly it's also Menace and Death Touch is a combination that forces your opponent to deal with it with 2 creatures and then you get both of them. If you can give that creature trample, is just insane. Because you get to kill 2 creatures and all the leftover damage goes through. Why do we have so many forests? This doesn't make any sense. Fairly better. Just the fact we have a swamp makes this hand infinitely better than the last one. So we're gonna go ahead and play our 2-drop. Then for the 3rd turn, maybe the bat, because it has evasion. Sorry guys if there is some kind of noise on the background. I just have a fan over there because it's so freaking hot today. Yeah, firstly I think I'm gonna try and trade. Obviously he's not gonna want it, but we can always try. So that thing is reach, but we have Death Touch, so it's fine. That's a troublesome one. So I'm gonna play this and then I can leave mana open for this thing. I can still attack here. If it trades, it's not a bad thing because this guy actually wants to be in the graveyard. Because he has an ability to return another creature from the graveyard to your hand if it is on the graveyard. Mm. So our opponent is on Habit Tribal basically. What is this? When it enters you may forage. So because we don't have anything to forage, I think I'm just gonna stay back with that. I'm gonna swing in. Put some pressure. Well. Whenever you gain or lose life. Oh, okay. That was cool. Oh, so he also gets +1/+0 and death touch to other pets. Shame we are not on that tribal deck. Yeah, we can take those three, that's fine. So now we can actually just go ahead and get that guy. And now we have the food token, so if we want to forage we can. This guy also has a token, so he can be larger. Yeah, you're doing good. So now I can play this, forage, get the squirrel back if I want. I think that's... This guy's not good enough to be worth bringing back. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I think he's more useful being on a graveyard than being in our hand. Maybe I should have just done that play just because it creates more pressure to have another 3-2 on the table. Is he gonna attack? Or does he want to block the druid? Oh, this is a good one. I'm just gonna fight the mentor, cause he might have red stuff that he wants to play. It's actually way better than fighting. Damn. What a beating. This card is insane. I'm so glad I picked it over the rare, whatever it was. The requirement of having a token, it's not that difficult. For either green black or green white, which I think are the main two decks that want to play this. This card is insane. I think I'm just gonna swing, right? Because he has to block with that. Then I can bring it back to my hand if it dies. seems okay to me. The issue is that I no longer have the token. Unless I exile 3 cards, that's actually a good point. But then I lose the Bonbine Orator. Huh. Yeah, I think it's still better to just sacrifice the food, get this one back. Because I have more ways to get food in the deck. Namely, I have 2 more savers. Saver is just a great card for squirrels. -2/-2 kills a lot of stuff, plus giving the food token that you can use to forage. It's amazing. That's cute and all, but yeah, I'm just gonna attack. If he blocks the 3/2, we can just return it to our hand. Yep. We can do this. Return this to the hand, and then play it. Yep. We can't really forage now, and we don't have permanents to bring back anyway. But this is a lot of pressure. If he has to block with the A-Maker, it's already really bad. Does this do? Oh. The fight part, it's decent. But if he has to block, he's kinda a bad spot. If he's forced to block the 3/2. Okay, okay. It's not so bad. So now he's forced to block this one. Probably with a 4/4. Yep. Then if I attack with both of these, he has to block one of them and trade. If he has another creature, yes, he's forced to block with the other creature also. If it's not a good creature, it's not good for him either. Okay. It at least trades, so. Top decking lands is not where we want to be. What is the last? Okay. Beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or more, draw a card. That's kind of annoying, but I can't attack here, or I'm gonna lose both my creatures to kill one of his. Meanwhile, if I just draw a saver, we are basically swinging for little. Yeah, I think he's gonna level up 2 times so he can draw a card at the end of the turn. Oh. Instead he preferred to play that. It's not so good for me, not so good. The vigilance part is kind of annoying. I don't think I should double block here. Maybe if he levels up that saga again, I need to double block so he doesn't get the draws all the time. I also don't think this is a smart move, because now I can attack and trade with 2 creatures. Even though probably Baleen is gonna be... Okay. He realized that. In time. Yep. Not good, not good. So you can now tap 3 creatures to draw a card, I think. He didn't do it? Oh, it's just tokens. Oh. So he can't actually activate any of Balin's abilities. Because he has no tokens. This is one of those times I wanted to draw the 6/6 Death Toucher. Yeah, maybe I should just double block that. Because if he level ups the Saga, it's just gonna become a huge issue. Because he can draw cards every turn out of it. And I'm already top decking bad enough. I have 2 food, so that gives me 6 extra life. Look at top 6. Oh, that's also not very good. Yep. Okay. A 3/2 Death Toucher kinda solves that issue. Because if he attacks me, I just block, and that's it. I milled another land. Jesus. Oh my god. Probably gonna be Raccoon, right? He has 2. Yep. So it's the biggest increment he gets is saying Raccoon there. Yeah, and now he has a 4/4 if he doesn't attack. He starts drawing a card at each of his end steps. Might just get a bit out of control. Yeah. He's top decking spells every turn and I'm top decking lands almost every turn. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm just gonna gain 3 life here and let him swing in for the 4. Yep. Okay, so this is a good one. So this one lets me forage, cast creatures from the graveyard. That's real spicy. I think Vine Rip Mentor is castable like endlessly. I think I need creatures that actually let me push through the last damage. Maybe I should have just attacked with Dagger Fang Duo, force him to block, and then get it like Dagger Fang Duo again or something like that. I have basically infinite Death Touchers right now. Yep. I think it's gonna be here, the block. Because this guy is bigger. That's annoying. Um, he's still gonna draw because that card, that creature is with power 4. Oh, this is a cute one. So if I just cast this and pay the offspring, I can then crack the food and deal 2 damage to my opponent, putting him dead next turn. That's amazing, actually. So glad I put this card in. Basically, I left it in the deck because I knew we were going to play around with food tokens, and this guy seems really good when you do have food tokens. You don't need you don't need recurrent bad shenanigans of gaining life every turn for this to be decent. If you just crack a food, it's deal 2, you gain 3. That's fine. And then it's 2 bodies on the air. It's some pressure. I can't block, so that's coming true. I'm just gonna crack this right now before it attacks like a burn spell or something. Yeah, I think I just attack with both creatures, and if he doesn't have a removal, we win. But that's our only out anyway. Yeah, it seems like he does have a removal. But unfortunately, we top decked all lands, so yep, it's his game to take. Can't beat the flood like this. And we even mill the land. Jesus. That was way too many lands. Way too many. Well, we had a lot of good top decks we can pull off, and that was not one of them. Like Saver would be insta win, because we could just kill a creature, get the food, then crack the food and win. Even if he had Polywallop, it would not change a thing, because we could just deal 1, cracking the food token. We didn't need to deal 2. So let's go to game 2. Yeah, I definitely think we have way too many forests in the deck. It's making me do more mulligans than I should. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna ship this one away. I'll review the mana ways before the next game, if I remember doing so. Okay, so let's go to drop on turn 2. Fine start. So we are up against Red's Threshold deck. This is a good card in that deck, because it discards you a card. So I gonna do here? I just attack. Yeah, I think we are okay with this trade. Because that creature also can block the Dagger Fang duo, which is a lot more troublesome. Yeah, we're gonna mill 2 cards. Oh, he played a mountain, so he's on 3 colors also. Yeah, I'm not gonna forage. And also not gonna attack because it's a 1-3. Vran, that's a nasty card. I can't even pay the ward, so kinda screwed here. Do I wanna forage? No. Just gonna attack with Dangerfang Duo and play another one. Because this has Death Touch, Vran also doesn't want to trade. Oh no, yes, Saver. That's terrible. Missing a land drop was already terrible for me also. Yep. Yeah, I don't wanna attack. I can make this creature really chunky. Oh no, I'm having flashbacks of my pre-release one all again. I played against a guy with 2 Vrans and Hull. Man, that was nasty. I'm just gonna swing at Hull. He blocks however he wants to block. I do have Saver, so I can save a creature. If it's all champ blocks. Yep. I think I wanna get this guy. He gets another hat. And another hotter. Damn. And the other thing is we had to do a mulligan because we were kinda mana screwed and we are playing 2 colors and this guy just went like turn 4 Vran, turn 4 Hull. No issues, bro. Jesus. What is he costing? Oh my god. So many otters. Polywallop could deal with Vran. The thing is that ward is just insanely expensive to pay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna forage whatever I have and attack. Yep, you can just jump block these. God damn. I can polywallop kill the Night Fisher, but it doesn't solve the Vran's problem. Is he gonna give Vran away? That seems real weird. Yeah, I can just block with all that shit. He loses 3 creatures, but he gains another red token. Yep, this is not looking good. Thing is, I cannot forage that food token, otherwise this creature will deflate. If I attack with it and he blocks with these two, he's just gonna make 2 creatures again. Man, this match is really doomed. Just because I don't have resources to deal with Vran. And because he keeps making otters. Just gonna make otters and rats to infinity if I don't draw something to kill Hull. Or Vran, or both. Glad I didn't attack. This point I think it's easier to gain by to win by my opponent not having a deck. Which seems very unlikely, but who knows. By the way, if you guys are listening to a lot of background noise, just tell me in the chat. This seems like bait to me. I cannot let that damage go through. Oh, I see. You can now blink that and make it kill this one. Or that one, for the matter. And now he creates another hat. Yeah, this game is doomed. What am I even doing here? I have no outs for dealing with Hull. Jesus. I think that starting the season in plat is not helping. You're getting paired with so many crazy decks. Those are unreal. My deck is just so tame. It does a lot of cool things, but not on this level. Vren is just a card on another power level for limited. And Hall is not all that much. But if they are paired together, they are just nasty. It's kinda hard to pair them together because they are on um, two different color pairs, but somehow people manage to do so. Grixis doesn't even have all that much mana fixing available to them in this set, and still people find ways to play Grixis. Even if it's just like sheer luck or something. Yeah, nothing to forage here. Not yet at least. Hazel's Nocturne is actually really good with Daggerfang Duo. Because you can just mill yourself and then select two creatures from the graveyard to go put back into your hand. And it has a good card quality and quantity advantage next to it. Yep, not able to forage, not worth to attack. Yeah, I should get rid of Mind Whisker real quick. Probably next turn. Savor is a card, and I need to get that thing out of the table real fast. What is this? Okay. Yeah, well, I need to get rid of Mind Whisker. That card just scales up real fast, real quickly. Okay, so savor this guy away. And yeah, I don't think Offspring is all that much worth it there. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing in for 6. It doesn't have good blocks too. He could like double block Dagger from Duo, but that's horrible. Plus this creature can grow quite easily. Maybe I should have savored that one instead. I think it takes a while for it to grow, and he has like 3 cards left in hand. And now I have another savor. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe just attack first. To see if he has something. Do I want... Yeah, sure. I think we can. We don't have anything to get the savers back. So I'm just gonna get rid of it and the lands. It's another +1/+1 counter for Corpse Berry Cultivator. It's quite big now. If he just takes this and he takes it again next turn, he's dead. So let's see what he does. So I can give X-Proof to something. I could just save her now. Yeah, I think it's the best thing is to save her right now. What does this do? Surveil 1, okay. Gossip's Talent, that's fun name for a card. So if he takes 7, he goes down to 7. It's quite scary position to be in. Yep. He just jumps 4. Understandably so. Because Might Caller at least has the potential to grow. Like now he's gonna grow quite a bit. Yep. I think I'm still going to attack here because I have Hazel's Nocturne, which actually can put more pressure on him. I'm fine with this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this instead. Because he played it like that. So this can jump, this can block the Valley Might Caller and kill it because of the Death Touch. Can also just attack in the air. Oh, now it can't because of Mind Whisker. What does level 2 do? Okay. So I think I'm just gonna cast this. Because it gains me life and makes him lose life. Get these 2 back. He now gains a power boost. He's gonna jump that, but I can still make him take 1 damage on top of the 2 that he lost out of Hazel's Nocturne. Bumbleguard veteran. Okay. It's a good card. So now I can just double Dagger Fang Duo. So I want to mill 2. Dagger Fang Duo again. Mill 2 more. I can now forage. Get these, and these. Maybe a saver. I can get lands back actually. And attack with the 5-7 that he kinda has to jump. Maybe he can just take it, but he's at 8. Okay, he took it. So when he attacks with Mind Whisker, I cannot block it. So... Oh man, that was not good. if he attacks with just the big guys, yeah, I'm gonna block. I mean, there's no reason for me not to block. I do have Death Touch on these creatures. I lose 2 life. Does that bother me? Not really. I lose 2 life, my bat gains power. So it's 1 more point in the air, he's forced to block. Oh no, I gift him a I didn't want to gift him a food. My bad. I will forage for sure. Yeah, but I didn't want to gift him the food. I would take the 2 life and gave 1 power to my bat. What did he? Oh! Huh, he didn't want Corpse Berry Cultivator. That's kinda weird. It's better than a land. What does this do on the last level? Never catch it. Okay, so it blinks the creature that deals damage. Okay. That's kinda nasty. I can take that card away, though. If he just lets one of these go through. Which he probably will. Yep. So now I can do this, take that card he has in hand away. Should I cast this now? Yeah, sure. Sorry guys, I have to pick up a call real quick. Let's get back into the draft. We are 1-1. Or 1-2. 1-2. We lost 2 games already. Two amazing decks and amazing top decks. But yeah, this draft is probably gonna end up quickly. So I'm probably gonna take up another one after this one. We have a pack to crack? Yeah. Gonna crack a pack then. Oh, Gav. I think this card is nuts. It's gonna be such a good card in Constructed. It does too much for 2 mana. I thought Blood Tide Harvester was already like the premium black red card. Man, Gav, it's another level. That ward pay to life. It's just nasty. Yep. This seems like it. We have stuff to do while we wait for our green mana to show up. We have a 2-drop into the 3-drop. Our opponent seems to be a bit better than us, since they have the ramp creature. So we can just ramp into a 4-drop here. Okay. Instead he has the thing that deals 2. It's fine. Oh, yeah, that's expand 4. So I'm just gonna put Dagger Fang Duo to use. And this card is so much better than it looks. A 3/2 Death Toucher is just so much goodness. So do I want to block? No. Oh, Volley Flame Caller. That's a good card too. So I think I'm just gonna wallop this guy. I don't like him. And do I wanna swing? No. I'll take more damage back if I attack. Damn raccoons. They are quite annoying. Um, I think I'm just gonna pass because I have Hazel's Nocturne and Savor, and I'm on the defense. I'm on the defense here, so yep, that ramps him. Not that he needs much ramp. He is probably on the top of the curve already. What's he gonna attack with? Okay, so that's a block from me. That's not good. So I think what I'm gonna do is let that resolve and then Hazel's Nocturne into getting the creature back and draining too. Yeah, I'm gonna drain for 2, get Dagger Fang Duo back plus maybe Thought Stalker. Take hate like a champ. And now we can play the Dagger Fang Duo again and have Saver up. Even though Saver can only kill the Gecko. I think that's okay. Oh man. Oh man, we milled like the 2 best creatures in the deck. God damn it. Well, we can bring them back, but it takes some time. It's kinda clunky. What is this? Oh. Can he forage? He can. And he can forage and hump, basically. Yep, that sounds all real nasty. he's just attacking with that. So I'm gonna block here, savor the other one, get the food token. I think this is kinda doomed, regardless. Just gonna play this, it's gonna be a 4-3, and then I'm gonna play this, it's gonna be a 3-4, because I'm gonna forage. What am I gonna forage? This, and savor. And I think if he attacks with everything, we are kinda screwed. Oh my god, and he top decked the removal spell. Yeah, I cannot survive this. 1 and 3 on our first draft. Kinda sad. Yep, I'm still kinda figuring out how this format works. Seems like Golgari Squirrels has a lot of potential, but it's kinda slow on everything they do. Vran looked like a bomb, but I knew that much already. Red seems like a good archetype in general, and so does Frogs. Frogs also looks good. Don't know if it's hard to make work, but yeah, I'm just